Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first update to my new project pan, Clean Your Pans. I created this project in an attempt to revisit products that I've previously hit pan on in other projects. I'm someone that feels deeply satisfied with hitting pan, but then I'm typically ready to move on to the next thing, and I rarely circle back with the intention of finishing the product, if that makes sense. So I have now accumulated a good number of products in my collection that have pan on them and haven't received any love from me in a very long time. This is the third project pan I have created. This is going to be a 6-month-long project opposite the Graveyard project pan. This update is going to be really short and sweet because I haven't been focusing on these products. A lot of my project pans are coming to a close in the coming weeks, so I have been focusing on those products really hard. I have used everything in this project, 4 of the 5 things, only once. So I'm going to breeze through those really quickly. I have 3 eyeshadows in this project that I have hit pan on, and I have a usage goal on these, so I just want to see the pan expand a bit because I know even with the full 6 months, which it may take me 6 months to reach the 20 uses at this rate, but I'll be very happy with some visual progress. So first up, I have my NYX Ultimate Brights with an S palette, and I have pan on this pink shade. It took me 30 uses to begin with, and I have used it 1 additional time. And I mean, with that 1 use, are we really going to see that much expansion in the pan? Not really. I mean, I have the picture pulled up on my phone and it looks the tiniest bit bigger. I actually did use quite a bit of this pink shade in the look that I did, and I do really enjoy this palette. It's not my favorite formula, of course, but this was like my stepping stone into colorful makeup because it's very buildable and easy to work with. So I'm not ready to declare this palette by any means. I do want to see that pan expand and eventually someday have pan in more of the shades in here. The second palette I have in here is my Pure Cosmetics Buff Collection palette. This is a dupe of the Naked 3. I have pan in the shade Quartz. This first shade here is actually a double pan, which is more easily visible now after that 1 additional use. I used this as a face highlight, inner corner highlight, and brow bone highlight in that 1 use, so a really good use on this guy. This shade took me 75 to 80 uses to hit pan originally, and like the dip in this shade is so huge, like across most of the product, because I was using this to set my lid and use as a brow bone highlight because it's not matte. I was using quite a big fluffy brush at the time I was using this. At least can see a difference in that one. And the last eyeshadow I have in here is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Weenie. This was a Kathleen Lights collab. I have a lot of those products. We see them frequently in Partners in Cream. Again, just 1 use, and I really can't see much of a difference in this product at all. I will say this is very dry, but it still works just fine. But knowing it's drying out means I really do want to get that additional 20 uses on here and see where that takes us. That will be like around 40 or 50 uses in total for this product, and I'm excited to keep using this. Sorry about that. My furnace kicked on, so I spent my time filming a new reel while that was going on. Next up, I have a bronzer. This is Nars Laguna. This is just a mini. It is 2.5 grams or 0.08 ounces. I, again, have only used this once since the intro, and we can definitely see that the pan has expanded with that 1 use. I mean, bronzer is a product that you're typically using quite a bit of. So I'm happy to see that movement with just 1 use. This is very thin across the entire pan. It hasn't been repressed or anything, but just because this is so small and my bronzer brush is pretty large, it covers most of the surface area. So I'm hoping to see significant progress on this by the finale. I don't know if I could finish it because this isn't the only bronzer I'm working on. Clearly, I only used this one once since the intro, but I have high hopes that this will be pretty easy to finish off in 2022. And lastly, the product that I used 7 times came from my IBY Highlight and Contour palette. I'm working on the shade Highlight 2, and with those 7 uses, I see a pretty big change in this pan. It's not moving as fast as I thought with 7 uses because I'm combining these two to set my under eyes, and then I'm combining these two to set my face. So I mean, that's quite a lot of powder to be using each time. Granted, it was only 7 uses because I was successfully able to finish off my L'Oreal True Match powder, which was kind of in this project, though it wasn't in my intro because the intro went up early. This was in my Graveyard project pan, and I was not successful in finishing it by the finale for that project, but I did finish it in the month of November, so I was fully dedicated to this until it was completely empty, and I'm very happy to have a powder empty. And now this powder is getting my complete focus. I would prefer to use a loose powder to set my under eyes, but for right now I'm just using this. And again, I'm happy to see that pan expanding. I am cleaning out this pan, which is the purpose of this project, and it does feel really good to have these pans grow. And this is something that maybe I could finish by the finale of this project. So those were the updates for my Clean Your Pans project pan. I am feeling pretty good at where I'm at. Of course, the eyeshadows I only used 1 time each. I have 19 more to go, but as my other projects are wrapping up over this month, then these will get more of my attention. I think this rose gold will be really great for the duration of this project even, and the 3 shades that I chose go really well together. So the look that I did, I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. I had the pink from this palette in my crease really lightly, but then I packed it on a good bit in my outer corner and into my crease to build up the intensity. And I put Weenie, this rose gold Super Shock, on my lid, and then Quartz, which appears white, but it definitely has a like rosy pink undertone. Of course, you can probably gather that from the tones of this palette. And I used this on the inner corner and on my brow bone, and also like just a little bit of a spotlight on the center of my eye. It wasn't like a full halo eye look or anything like that, but just the 3 shades that I chose did work really well together. I'm not someone that really likes to pan a look, but it's good to know that I can fall back on those 3 shades for a really quick, simple look, and know I'm making progress on this project pan at the same time. So those were the updates on the 5 products I have in this project. For goals for next time, I would really love it if I could use each of the eyeshadows 5 times at least. And let's make that for the bronzer as well. And I will continue just using this powder every time that I do my makeup, because I'm not working on any other powders in my collection currently. Now that might change come January because I have some roulette projects such as the whole collection project pan, but for now this is my focus powder. That's it for me today. If you did enjoy today's project pan update, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!